Were you in Back to the Future? Were you in the tree and then you fell out and you got hit by the car? Is that you?
Never seen that movie.
But
we got some magic going on now.
Yep. So to the game at hand, we have turn 1 Birds from Gabe.
Man, I need to
turn 2 Everflowing Chalice. Mind Stone that doesn't draw you a card,
but has the potential of producing a lot more than one.
So we got Sun Petal Grove, Celestial Colonnade. So definitely another Reliquary, definitely a Bant deck, perhaps a Mythic deck here from Gabe on the right of your screen.
I see Gabe is using the
turn 2
the left to right method of placing the permanents.
Yep. We said that all day we have to feature people that play with their cards like in an atypical fashion. That'll be the trend.
It's like reading a book. It's also like the Microprose game, remember?
Now you're going like, you're dating yourself a little bit.
Okay, I'm sorry. I did play Magic with Moses, so please forgive me.
And big Shrinky Dinks.
Shrinky Dinks are awesome.
Turn 3, we're going to have a double kicked Mind Stone here, Everflowing Chalice. So we're going to have a potentially 7 mana available for John on his turn 4. So now Gabe's turn 3. Let's see what he comes up with. He was able to play turn 2 Knight of the Reliquary. Not a bad turn 2 play.
Not too shabby. It's nice that if you're not playing against red, if you're playing against red, you normally wait till your Knight of the Reliquary could avoid a lightning bolt. But knowing he's playing against blue-white, you can bravely just lead it out there on turn 2.
Let's see what John does here with all this mana. Kind of wish his hand was like Decree of Justice and
Exalted Angel.
Yeah, that'd be awesome.
Chroma's Vengeance.
Yeah, now we're talking.
I actually I have the Worlds decks on me that actually have those cards in it.
Yeah, Exalted Angel's so sick.
Somewhere around here.
Love Exalted Angel, but nope, no morphs. They even brought them back and now they're gone again. So Gabe kind of shortcutting here is going to fetch up a fetch land. Well, that's fun to say. It's going to tutor up a Catacombs, crack it to put a force into play, so taking a point there.
Double the power of Knight of the Reliquary.
Yep. This is the Build-A-Bear workshop. You know, it kind of makes it easier for me. All the cards are just all the same direction.
So, I mean, is he going to do it like the Microprose game, whereas if a permanent leaves in play, the game never puts another permanent there? It just keeps moving to the right. So, like, if
it really happen?
Yes, it does that. Whenever you have like 4 permanents in play, like if you get rid of one of them, it'll never put another permanent there. It'll just keep working its way to the right. That's some awesome programming, but that's a wonderful game. I love that game. And eventually, somebody's going to give it to me like they promised they would, so that I can play it.
What if they give you a turn 3 Rocks Warmonk like Gabe? That's pretty good. That's pretty good.
That's just about as good. Rocks Warmonk. That's a 3/4 life link.
That is
right. That's a deal. With 3 manas. With an S on the end.
So now on John's end step, probably just gonna keep building up that Knight of the Reliquary. He needs to get some pressure on here. John's got all this mana, but nothing really to do with it. He's got just 1 white source. Could be holding Day of Judgments, things like that. So might just need to get in now while he can. Sandbag the threats he has and just make John deal with the Warmonk and the Big Knight. So Master of the Wild Hunt off the top there for Gabe. A spicy little draw.
I don't think Gabe will be adding too much more to his board here.
There isn't a lot of room.
He can attack here
because you didn't really.
Next turn he'll get Wrath.
To put the names and stuff.
And he could play a land, play Master of the Wild Hunt. He'll lose a land to Tech Edge, but
I don't have time to.
Master of the Wild Hunt seems pretty good.
I could put it under that, but
it's another card that requires
I didn't have time.
Multiple answers, unless he has Day of Judgment. But it's 1 card that can generate multiple threats.
We're also currently taking signups for the
So Gabe does just that. Ashes in with his big Knight of the Reliquary and rocks Warmonk, gaining 3 in the process.
Looks like he won't even play the 4th land, so he won't
after
get.
this round, you will still be able to get in that event.
So he runs the Hierarch out there, which if you're playing, maybe just not playing around Wrath at all.
Till about 3 o'clock or so, depending on when this round ends.
John drew a spreading seed.
Yeah,
Look like.
he's just going to make him have the white, which I don't know if I agree with that. Like, I think your board position is fine. There's no need to put anything else out there. Like, that Hierarch doesn't do you anything. You could attack with just your Warmonk, I guess, but I think he's fine in the position he's in.
Hey, where'd that seed come from? Did it spread from somewhere? ...
Oh,
sorry.
Rashad Miller here for the next 12
I will
hours.
be here until 11. Until 11, that's when you can stop following me on Twitter.
Just wait, you're going to see all our followers go away at 11. Hopefully in the morning they come back, though.
But,
yeah, I wake up pretty early.
John plays an O-ring on the night. Pretty sure I saw a Day of Judgment in hand there. So now he's got the second white source, played the Colonnade that turn. Gabe mulling over some options here. He's got a hand of, looks like Plains, Elspeth, Master of the Wild Hunt, and a couple mystery cards.
That Elspeth will be nice.
Yeah, Elspeth seems real nice. And there it is.
Now it doesn't matter that we lost Knight of the Reliquary.
It's true. Got a stream of guys coming. Runs out another Hierarch. Like, I really think at this point, if I'm putting him on just conventional blue-white, there's no way I'd have played those last 2 Hierarchs, but because then any one creature you have can be a threat post Wrath. You're gonna have 2 Exalted triggers.
So now that's 8 coming in.
Even the Hierarchs themselves are gonna bash. They're gonna bash for 2. I guess he could be making John Wrath as one of the followers here pointed out, but I don't think you have to. Like, John's gonna have to Wrath anyways in the face of a Warmonk and a Knight. But as we saw, he played the O-ring on the Knight, still holding the Day Judgment. So or is that a Martial Coup? Rather?
Martial Coup.
So my bad. He's got a Martial Coup in hand, which he can play it for 5 now. So he's got both. He's got Day Judgment and a Martial Coup.
The combo.
Yeah. They should print Route. Route would be awesome. All those cards are awesome. The ones that you could play as instants if you paid 2 extra, like Gitu Fire, Route. There was a counterspell one, I think.
Counterspell one.
There was like a blue, like I guess it would have been an instant anyways. You couldn't have made it a sorcery. But
it's like if you want to play in sorcery speed, congratulations. You will never get anything.
I heard a story once where kids used to play, with the Portal cards, and Portal didn't have instants, and so when you play, like, you understand the functionality of the card, but you can't play it as an instant. They made a sorcery counterspell, like Mystic Denial it was called or something. So there'd be games where they'd mix in their Portal cards to their decks, and they'd attack, play like a hasty guy, and then the opponent would untap, play the sorcery speed counterspell targeting the creature, and he'd go back and say, well, it was countered because I played the sorcery counterspell after, and that's how they worked.
Awesome. All right, so it looked like John opted Day of Judgment over Martial Coup,
right?
Probably just to have the Tectonic Edge up in case.
Well, and also if you're gonna play the Coup first and play the Wrath after, it's kind of a bombo. So Mirror Angel in play for Gabe.
Tectonic Edge.
I don't know if you can see it, but there's these little miniature figures that are on the board for Gabe. They're little ice cream cones with hair. Those are his tokens. John tapping 8 here.
What's up?
And he's going to Martial Coup for 6.
Oh my God, I love Martial Coup.
Wow.
Oh my God, love it.
As much as you love peeping, or
Are we talking about magic peeping?
What?
Or like the
did I say
card peep?
peeping? Oops. Not Rashad.
Are we talking about peeps? I love peeps.
Oh, we just had Easter.
Yeah.
You know those little marshmallows, little
Wait a
ducks,
minute, what's that
rabbits.
little pig in play?
That
It's a
is
Rashad
the
token.
non-Rashad.
No, it's a Rashad token. It's a
Well,
baby.
we got enough Rashad to play. I'm okay with it.
Get in your pub.
So I mean, I was gonna be a little bit curious at what happens once all the cards make it all the way to the other side of the mat.
Micro
but
Pro style.
yeah.